Amnesia is a very simple type of storytelling, but if it's utilized in a bad way, it absolutely tanks and destroys the story, and especially characters. There is a lot of ways to misuse and just basically destroy a story through Amnesia plotlines. But if the writer is skilled enough and the writer knows how to use these plot lines, then it can turn out to be some of the most incredible storytelling that you've personally ever seen in a show or a series that you have to read. And in this case, I am on the side that I feel like this plot line here is some of the best writing ReZero has ever had.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see what is so amazing about Amnesia when it exists to erase character development.
This is one of my favorite moments of the entirety of ReZero, and the reason why is because what it leads to is a culmination of everything that has been set up since Season 1.
This doesn't make any sense since all the development is gone. You cannot have a setup when there is no development.
ReZero has finally begun. Like, everything up to this point has been a prologue. This is episode 7 of ReZero Season 4. This is where the true season begins.
Here we go again with the usual, here is where the real story begins. Imagine watching 4 seasons of a show just to get over with the prologue before the real story begins. And what is the real story about?
Subaru, he was faced with a lot of things where he had nobody on his side. Like, he had nobody that knew him, he was in a completely alien world, and he felt like the world kind of owed him, because Subaru is someone that is an otaku, someone that, you know, has read a lot of, like, transported and reincarnated into another world-like stories in the past before coming to the world of ReZero, and so his expectations was that maybe a goddess or some form of main female character would appear and give him overwhelming powers to where he would just have everything given to him. But now that we are in Season 4, his starting point is fundamentally different. He has supporting characters to back him up. And so he won't have to face this isolation. He doesn't have the trauma of Sloth. He doesn't have the trauma of what he dealt with in Season 2, experiencing the witches like, you know, Garden with Echidna. He has not experienced the stuff in Season 3 or Season 1.
Did you hear that, people? They took a protagonist who did not have everything handed to him from the very beginning, like in every other isekai. Then they erased all that, so now he can be a generic overpowered isekai protagonist with his own harem right from episode 1. And this is how the real story begins. Him being different from other isekai protagonists was just a prologue. He was always meant to be the same shit as the rest of them after the story actually begins.
It is legitimately a fascinating plot twist here, because it sets the foundation up for a very distinct and very different circumstances that we saw with storytelling from the very beginning.
What a fascinating twist. Taking something that was special, erasing everything that was making it special, and turning it into generic slop like everything else. Now that's what good plot twists are all about. Ah, these fanboys, man, they will defend anything in ReZero, no matter how trash it is.